parking lot. They say an armed bystander.
That's so cool. Hello guys, how's it going? It's me, LeVar Mordred for Shark Media. How's it going? Recently, it has been a major phase recently of Britain and their fascinations of throwing milkshakes at politicians. Sargon of Akkad, Tommy Robinson, and Nigel Farage. But of course, Tommy Robinson didn't put up with it. He actually chased after the guy and kicked his ass. So, hey, Tommy, I would have been with you. But here in the United States, somebody throws a milkshake at me, they're dead, and I'm legally have the right to defend myself. Because milkshakes thrown on you is still assault. So if somebody attacks you, you have every right to, I don't know, self-defense yourself. And especially that I carried myself a switchblade, a gun with me. It's not a smart idea to throw stuff at people who's armed. But of course, in the UK, it's kind of the opposite. You're not allowed to do that, which is kind of fucked up. You don't have the right to defend yourself. And people say, "Oh, this is funny, ah ha ha," laughing about it. But you have to realize that's kind of encouraging violence. If somebody throws a milkshake at you, guess what? They're going to punch at you. They're going to beat you up. They consider it as assault. And you guys thinking it's funny, it's not really funny because, it starts off with milkshakes. It starts with milkshakes from stones and sticks, to knives, to guns, to bottles. You get my point. It's going to be a huge, massive fight encouraging it. And the worst part is, BK itself is encouraging the violence by their tweets. And actually liking Antifa groups as well. So, it doesn't surprise me the major corporations are on the far left of extremism because it shows me by their attitudes and how they act. And, thank goodness that McDonald's is refusing to sell their milkshakes during these events because, of course, that they're trying to be political biased. They're not for the right or left. They don't want nothing to do with it. And I was talking to Jinx one time. He used to work at McDonald's, and they try to stay out of politics. Their business model is trying to stay out of politics, and I can understand that. Completely understand, especially when you're running a business. You kind of have to get out of the way, especially when you're selling hamburgers, and that's the only thing you're fucking selling. But BK keeps on making this dumb, ignorant idea, especially with their commercial recently. You're going to get woke, and then you're going to go broke, BK. So, if you want to keep on making crappy hamburgers, but of course your milkshakes taste like crap, and the only thing they're good for is throwing it at people. But it doesn't surprise me that they taste like shit.
Oh, this coffee smells like shit.
It is shit, Austin.
Oh, good, then it's not just me.
And look, I'm not saying that you have to like Tommy Robinson or Nigel Farage or Sargon of Akkad. It's good to criticize them. You have the right to criticize what you want. I mean, hell, I bitch about and complain about CNN and Jim Acosta and how they act, and Don Lemon ass with his Uncle Tom attitude towards anybody who has a different opinion who's black, unlike the Kanye West situation. But do you think I should go out, get myself a milkshake, and throw it at people? No, that's just fucking ignorant and stupid. It makes me look like a fucking child. This is the funny thing is, I just want to ask BK and Burger King. This is what my question is. I will actually tweet this earlier. Hey, Burger King, do you think it's funny now if I go to your restaurant, buy a milkshake, and throw it onto one of your cashiers or employees? Do you think it's funny now? Do you really think it's hilarious now? Ha 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 ha! You think it's funny to throw a milkshake at some fast food employee who still actually has a shitty life because he works in fast food? Oh, come on, give me a break. You know what? It's only funny when it's the opposite side, right? Oh, it's just that I smell the hypocrisy in this dilemma. But of course, I'm a person with a civilized dialect. But of course, you guys who thinks it's funny, you guys can't make an actual argument. Same people who threw a cow over the OK symbol. These are the same people who threw a hissy fit because a kid from Covington Catholic High School was smiling at a Native American. These are the same people who threw a hissy fit over a cartoon frog meme. These are the same people who threw a hissy fit over a sign saying it's okay to be white. But yet, it's okay that throwing milkshakes at people? Yes, it's a complete double standard. It's okay when I do it, but it's not okay when you do it. Oh, wait a minute. It seems kind of reminiscent of the past of how milkshakes were thrown on to African Americans during the Civil Rights Movement in diners. What next to our conservatives that we're going to get oppressed on? Milkshakes today? I'm guessing later on we're going to get water hoses against us and, tack dogs after us. Because that's so progressive, isn't it? Because, it seems kind of funny the Democratic Party back in the 1940s was like that, and it seems like they're doing it now. Because they're discriminating against ideology and wrongthink. It doesn't surprise me. But before you say anything else, I'm not saying all Democrats are like that, or all liberals like that. I'm not making a basis line about that. I'm not saying everything, because look at JFK. JFK was a fantastic leader. And, Andrew Yang, he seems like a very smart, intelligent person who doesn't use racial identity, politics, far left, progressive SJW crap. Even though clearly I disagree with some of his viewpoints, but he brings up an issue that not very much people bring up. The idea that we can be replaced by robots, and we need to fix that problem. Do I think a universal allowance would work on that? I don't know. I would say not. That's my opinion. But hey, I might be open to it. You never know. And at the same time, if the other side, who are Democrats, I'd rather have somebody who's more of a centrist, who's center, somebody who's more of a mentally stable person instead of this SJW political correctness talking points, which is a freaking headache. I don't want somebody who's completely ignorant and stupid like AOC in the White House. That would be a train wreck of an evening, of a century. You guys have a fantastic one. I am out of here. Fuck BK. Please eat somewhere else because you vote for your dollar. There's other restaurants out there. Bye-bye.